Hello again, Internet. It's me, Drew Chenault. We are in entry 2 now of my Japan journals. Since last time, I have moved from Sendai, where the training and stuff is, to a second hotel in Morioka, and then from Morioka, I've moved to a third hotel in Kuji. I have taken the liberty, a little map. So we started in, this is Japan, this is Tokyo, where I landed via plane. Then I took a bullet train to Sendai, and then from Sendai I took another bullet train to Morioka. Then I took a bus from Morioka to Kuji. This is a Pacific Ocean, so if you go far enough that way, you get back to America. Alright, so uh, what's happened? Let's see, where to begin? I guess first we'll do just general updates. They've moved um, school forward by about a week just to like help with the plague. Um, Stuff is still pretty calm in my district. There have been no cases of corona in uh, the my district, which prefecture is what it calls, basically like a chunk of Japan, kind of like we have states, they have prefectures. Um, my prefecture is called Iwate, and there have been no corona cases here yet that I'm aware of. However, there has been a state of emergency because of the cases that have been around Tokyo and in some of the southern areas that are more touristy. So I don't know how that'll affect everything yet. I know that I will be paid for my training time and my contract has started, so I think I'll get paid. If I remember right, they said I would get paid for like the general work period. Now that the contract is going, it just won't be till the normal end of the month like it was supposed to be, which is the 20th. I think I get paid. Excuse me. So yeah, we spent five after training. We took the bullet train to Morioka, yeah, Sendai, Morioka, um, and it was me and two other ALTs that are going to this general area. Evan and starts with a C sound. I'll look it up later, but anyway. Um, they were very nice. We did a lot of like wandering around Morioka together, looking for food and such. Um, One time, when we didn't have our female ALT with us, we were, Evan and I were just kind of exploring, and we wandered into the more questionable area, which was right by the hotel, a kind of red light district. Obviously, we couldn't read the signs, but there was like a couple of, I think he called them barkers, the people trying to get you to come in that saw us and like started to move towards us, and he's just like, eyes forward, don't make eye contact, keep moving. And so I was blushing very brightly at that moment from the pictures and such. I think he said it was a cabaret club or maybe a host club, but either way, probably not the best thing for a sensei to go in. So we just kept on moving. Uh, so there was that. That's probably the most unusual experience in Morioka, but we also had some good food at various places. We stopped at a gyoza place in like there's a little mall there that was very good, reasonably priced. If you don't remember from my last video, gyoza is like dumplings with like meat and fried. And it was very good. Also came with fried rice and a little, I think there was a little bit else, but those were the two main dishes. I think it had a little salad that came with it. Was very good. We also ate at two different like curry places. One was a Naples uh, curry place called Green Chili, which we made we had like I think it's called naan bread is like this that was had cheese and some herbs on it that was kind of like a pizza without the tomato sauce, and it was delicious. And it also came with your choice of curry and this drink, which is like a mango smoothie called a lassi or a lassi. I don't know. And all of that was delicious. And then we found later kind of a chain that's your more Japanese curry called Koko Ichibanya, which just means number one curry shop if you translate it out. Um, and it was really good. It was inexpensive. I had the beef curry along with another piece of bread. This one didn't have cheese and stuff on it. It was just the straight bread. Um, uh, it was pretty neat. You could pick your type of curry, the portion size, and how spicy it was on the menu. Is nice. I got level 3 spiciness, and that was just right for me. While they had a 1 and a 2 respectively of different types. I think Evan got a number 1 pork, and Katrina, that was her name, got a level 2 chicken. Couldn't swear to that, but we've had a good time just kind of wandering about Morioka. Sadly, Katrina did not come with us to Kuji because she's in an area closer to Morioka, so she will be moving into an apartment in that area. Um, let's see here. Beyond that, we didn't do a whole lot because that was when they were very much don't go out unless it's to eat or something necessary, and we didn't have anything to do. So now that we're in Kuji, this is going to be close to where I will be stationed in Kuji, and Evan is stationed just south of here, like 20 minutes or something. So he'll be in Kuji a lot. So we're more interested in exploring the town, knowing what's going on. We just got here yesterday, late. Like we left around. We got on the bus at 4:25 and got here at 6:30 ish, 6:40. Um, Checked into our hotel, grabbed a bite from a convenience store. Well, he did. I just kind of went straight to. I just went straight into my room and passed out. And he's next door. Um, but Fuji seems like a very interesting town. They gave us a cool hand guy. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff. Touristy things. They got like bullfighting and amber museum and like these female divers that get sea urchins from way down deep and stuff. And there's a lot of like map, and apparently there's like a really popular TV show called Akachan or something that films here, and like the house that they do it in is like available to see. And a lot of local foods and stuff. Like there's a diver room, and there's an aquarium. So a lot of food. Oh yeah, Amachan. Here's the TV show. And so it looks like there'll be plenty to do. A lot of seafood town, a lot of places to explore. So we got like school doesn't start until the 16th, so this is the 8th. So 8 more days. Um, so we should be able to explore a little bit. Uh, let's see, I'm trying to think of anything else fun we did. Oh, the last day we went to visit the castle grounds that are in Morioka, and they were pretty. We did notice that the sakura trees were like just about to bloom, like the buds were like starting to go neat. So if we were there, like I imagine in like 1 week, maybe 2, they'll be all beautiful. So we may have to take a car drive back down there at some point. Of course, I'm sure there's sakura trees up here too. But what else? What else? I think that was all for Morioka. And then again, Kuji. We haven't really done much yet. We did meet a kind of volunteer ALT helper guy named Kinji, who just kind of like, hey, I, I know a lot about, I've talked to a lot of ALTs. I know more or less the things you'll be needing to know to set up and stuff. And if you need me, here's my card and number and email. Excuse me. There's one other ALT who's been here for, this will be his second year, named either Josh or Jacob, some kind of J name. And Kinji and he and me and Evan are going to meet later to eat somewhere. I don't know exactly where, but it should be fun. Super nice guy. And just, so a lot of possibilities in our future. And this hotel room is nice. I'm trying to think of anything else really noteworthy. Again, I feel fine, so no corona. Um, what else? Oh yeah, one of the days in Mario Kart, I forgot. I did strike out on my own and had some Japanese pizza, which was pretty good. The one I had, I played it kind of safe and didn't do any toppings, but it was very juicy with tomato sauce. So crust was very crunchy. I liked it. Uh, had to be careful while eating it because the cheese topping, wanted to slide off the very thin crust, so I had to kind of roll it to eat it. Um, Other than that, I've been practicing my Japanese. Uh, I was rather pleased. A couple of the Japanese uh, Interact employees complimented me on the little bit of Japanese I knew. Like when we brought our giant bags inside, they're like, "Oh, so big," and I was like, "Okay," and they're like, "Oh, you speak," and just little things like that made me feel a little better about my level of speaking, even though I really don't know a lot. So gives me hope I will pick it up quickly. Um, let's see here. I think that's about everything for now. Just keeping you informed. The main thing was, I went from here to here to here to here. Um, Also, we got our cars today, so we haven't driven them yet, but we went outside, looked at them, made sure there was no damage. It's some Nissans. I again took pictures and put them on my Facebook, so welcome to have a look at that as well as my other pictures. Again, if you have any particular questions or things you'd like to know, put them in the comments, and I will read those and try to get back to you. uh, Take care. Love y'all. Bye bye.